At the end of the day, I'm doing what feels right for me and chasing down my dream. 2 months ago, April 2022, I officially left home in Sweden after being there since August of 2021 for the hockey season, and I went back to Canada. Since then, I've been really quiet about what I'm doing for next season, and in this video, I want to explain all the things that have changed since then. For a little bit of context, this is my second season of pro hockey, my first full season after last year was cut short by the flu, and overall, I would describe it as a success. I went 8 wins, 3 losses, 1 OT loss on a team that went 12-16-1 overall. We finished 1 win away from qualifying for the advancement playoffs. And, I'll be honest, it still does keep me up a little bit at night thinking about that. But on a personal level, I felt like I developed my game a lot and I got a lot better as the year went on. From my in-game ability to read the play, simplicity and effectiveness, puck handling, to my execution and my reverse, my layered stance, all things that I would say received big changes over the course of the 8+ months that I was home in Sweden. Now, however, with that being said, I do not at the moment have a team that I am signed with or anything lined up for next season.
Month 2. Off-season training program, kind of building on the strength base that he needs. So we're looking at Travis's hips and how his shoulders are in relation to his hips.
So I was looking at some footage from this season, and when I'm on my knees, my posture sucks, and I'm not very reactive. But when I'm in my reverse, my RVH, like I have to be engaged on the post, and my hands are great. I can move nicely and I can hinge because my posture is like tilted. We're gonna try to fix that. There's a saying a former NHL goalie coach taught me once, and it always stuck with me. And the saying was, your greatest ability is your availability, meaning that can I be healthy enough to play and play at a high level that I'm capable of? Well, that's exactly what Brian and I are working towards right now. Taking care of my body, my diet right now. Doing about 2,600 calories a day, aiming for 200+ grams of protein, putting good fats, good food in my body. This clip right here was the last and will be the final time you see me touch fast food, at least for the foreseeable future. I'm cracking the whip, and food is somewhere that I struggle with, but I'm getting better at it because I got 10 pounds to lose for the start of next season. Trying to go from 220 again down to 210, maybe 205 if I'm feeling lucky, but that's the goal. Stretching, doing mobility, acupuncture, all these kind of stuff to help make my moneymaker work better, stop more pucks, and help bring the ultimate stat that actually matters to a team, wins. And on that topic, I'm sure you're asking, where are you playing for next season? So we got an offer from a team in Norway, but that wasn't the greatest opportunity for me to grow that I felt. Also keep in mind, this was not the Hogan Seagulls team that I was on tryout with before Christmas. They unfortunately folded and went bankrupt. I want to be happy more than anything. I want to live in a place I'm happy. I want to play in a team where I'm happy to come to the rink every day. And if I have to make less videos and make less money, that's fine. Like, I just want to be happy.
Hopefully find something good, or, a little step up, maybe hockey level wise, but maybe money wise too.
Like I said in the podcast clip, the only thing in this world right now that I care about is being happy. Making money, yeah, that's great. Doing it through videos, through hockey opportunities, or even getting a hockey paycheck, it would be great, but that doesn't really make me happy. What makes me happy is my sense of purpose, being able to show up to the rink 4 to 5 days a week with a goal and getting better. 6 a.m., 6 p.m., rain, shine, snow. I don't really care about any of that kind of stuff. Being in a positive working environment with like-minded people is what I want, because I'll be honest, there's a lot of times this season where it was tough showing up to the rink because I'm going to the rink every day with very few people that share that same goal that I have. I absolutely love Sweden. Sweden is my home still at this point. I've been gone for over a month. It still is my home. But the reality is, with how many teams are relegated this season, the competition gets a little bit tighter and harder to find a good opportunity. So we may have to look elsewhere. I would love to go to Norway. It's an extremely beautiful place, and I think that was very evident the week that I spent there on trial back in December. But a friendly reminder that I'm not going for a vacation. I'm going to play hockey and to get better. Well, what level will I play at? Well, that's a great question, because the biggest problem is that right now in 2022, the only thing teams care about is your elite prospects. Look at the stat line. That's the only thing that 99% of these teams do care about. And my .884 save percentage and 4.3 goals against aren't exactly helping to sell to many teams. I really wish EP would show that, I faced on average 38 shots a night, that a lot, if not all the shots, were great opportunities. I was right around a 900 save percentage before my knee injury in January. I'll be honest, came back a little bit too early. I was worried that we wouldn't get enough wins to get into the qualification playoffs. And yeah, my stats suffered, but I took that risk. We won some games, we ran the table towards the end, and we were close to accomplishing the goal, which is the ultimate stat that matters. What about the United States? I love the southern states. I love Florida. I love Carolina. I love Alabama. I love all those places. Super friendly people that are passionate hockey fans, which is awesome. I'll be honest, we are looking at the Fed and the FPHL, high risk, high reward opportunity with how many call-ups happen. But to put it nicely, there isn't a lot of loyalty. I could play great tomorrow. I do something wrong today, I'm out of a job and I'm out of a place to play. Again, like I said, high risk, high reward with how many call-ups are happening, how many opportunities are being spawned out of this. But at the same time, I signed to play in the Fed in Columbus about 3 years ago in 2019. and I sucked. I didn't execute. I wasn't really excited about the whole opportunity of playing down in the southern states when I just really at that moment in time wanted to play Canadian college hockey and finish my education. Keep in mind, we're in a very different time, and I'll be honest, I'm open to just about any option, any opportunity, any location, as long as it has the potential for me to grow. Well, what about being on the ice? I've probably been skating 8 days a week since I came home, right? Well, it's actually been the opposite. I've been taking a very rare break from skating, honestly, for the first time in years, where at this moment I haven't skated in about 11 weeks, and my hips and my knees feel so fresh. It's honestly awesome, and knock on wood, hopefully this leads to some big gains when I start skating up again in the next week. However, there's one thing that I've been doing for the last few weeks since I came home that I think will shock a lot of people.
Obviously can't show you any sessions for confidentiality reasons. It's been going pretty well too. Very humbling and physically challenging, mentally stimulating as well. Every time I think this translates very well in the goaltending.
And honestly, the whole goal of jiu-jitsu, like I mentioned, I mean, what else could possibly be more stressful than having somebody having you in a rear naked choke, choking you out? If I can stay calm then, I can definitely stay calm in a scramble, on a penalty kill. And outside of that, I've been trying to spend as much family time as possible. I mean, I didn't get to see my family for 8+ months, so you start to really appreciate it after a while when you do come home. I mean, my woman and I even went to a Royal Blood concert a few weeks ago. And one final thing worth noting, that next year the vlog will be a lot different, a lot less hands-on, and to be honest, a lot less quantity of videos. The reason being is that, like I said, I love goaltending, and I'd be full of shit if I told you I love it as much as I do, but I'm still gonna keep doing the videos on a regular basis. I think the videos have gotten in the way for long enough. It's time to kind of switch gears and switch things up and switch my focus to stopping pucks more than making videos. Obviously, I'm passionate about it. I love doing this. There's going to be nowhere near as many videos as I've done in the past. But one thing you can count on is that if you're like me, then you probably loved eating cereal for breakfast as a kid. Well, today Magicspoon has changed the game with their high-protein, keto-friendly, grain-free options. From the fruity flavor to the honey nut to the frosted, they got loads of flavors, and I love when the bowl that I'm eating is dirty because I forgot to wash it. Anyway, so the bowl of cereal is 300 calories, 20 grams of protein. This stuff is awesome. It tastes unreal. You would have no idea that you're eating stuff that's actually healthy for you. Low on calories, high protein, keto friendly. And if you want to support me, you can pick up some awesome cereal from Magicspoon. You just click that first link in the video description and it'll automatically apply a nice discount for you. Or use the code TRAVSUCKS at checkout. It'll get you $5 off your first order. And if you're ever confused about which flavor to pick, because Magicspoon does have a lot of flavors, fruity is always my go-to flavor. When in doubt, off the glass and out. I want to say thank you so much to Magicspoon for sponsoring this video and making it possible. And I want to thank you for watching this. I know this may not be the update that you wanted to hear, and to be quite honest, the update that I wanted to give you for where I'm signing, but it's a start. I'm skating again over the next few weeks, and I'm really excited to share with you when I do have an update for where I'm playing for next season. But until then, I'll see you in the next video on Monday. Thanks for watching.